And what is up, guys? Andrew from the Denmen here, and as we all know, Elder Scrolls 6 is still a long ways off. We have Starfield to look forward to, and we haven't gotten a new trailer for that yet. So don't expect Elder Scrolls 6 to just release out of nowhere. With that being said, we as fans can't stop speculating on what we want to see for the next game. Inside of the game, we can talk about many things, but what is one of the most interesting topics when it comes to Elder Scrolls? Some might say it's Akavir, others might say the Dwemer. For me though, it would have to be the Daedra. Daedric princes and their realms have been the main focus to games like Oblivion and have been the side plot like in Dragonborn and Blood Moon DLCs. Each time we learn more and more about that prince and sometimes even traverse within their realm. Places like Apocrypha are so unique from anything we see on Tamriel, and that's what birthed this mini-series. So in today's video, we're going to start ranking my top 5 Daedric realms that I want to see in the Elder Scrolls 6. I'm going to split these up into 5 separate videos so I can go really in depth into each of them. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and make sure to leave a like letting me know that you enjoy the series. But without further ado, let's jump right into it. Kicking off the list, we have the Realm of Nightmares, also known as the Quagmire. This Daedric realm is the home to the Prince of Nightmares, Vaermina. Alright, before we get into the location itself, a big part of a Daedric realm is the prince itself, so let's talk a little bit about Vaermina. Her scope is mostly nightmares and dreams, but also includes stealing memories, evil omens, and torment. When people fall asleep, they might slip into Vaermina's realm unknowingly and then wake up in a cold sweat. They are usually unaware of what just happened because they can't remember anything when they dream. She's known to be one of the more evil princes using psychological torture instead of brute force against mortals. Some scholars even believe that Vaermina is tied to Magnus, or the source of magic. It is through dreams that this theory comes into play with how even untalented mages can slip into her realm when sleeping. Even though she is one of the most cruel Daedra, she is not considered to be one of the most powerful. Never underestimate her though, or she will infect the player's dreams forever. She is known to try and invade Mundus during the Second Era and got as far as controlling the mind of High King Emmerich of the Daggerfall Covenant. She never got as far in any of the later eras to spread fear through Tamriel, except for when she gave the whole town of Dawnstar nightmares and the Dragonborn was tasked with ending it. At the end of the quest, you get Vaermina's Daedric artifact known as the Skull of Corruption. It feeds off of people's dreams and uses them to damage to others. It is a very unique weapon and one that can be used in many builds. We would likely see it return into the game, whether that be in a big way or small. Now that we gave a quick rundown of Vaermina, let's talk about the realm itself. It is the very thing that the Daedric prince resembles. It is of horrors and nightmares. It shifts every few minutes into different terrors. This could be hard for Bethesda to do, but also very interesting. On one hand, the fact that it shifts often means that you would never experience the same place twice for too long. You would constantly be seeing different nightmares and possibly ones that people would be having at that time. We could see some funny ones and some devilish ones in the mix and could give way to a lot of great gameplay options. On the other hand, it might be too hard for Bethesda to figure out how to balance it all and make sure that it doesn't go overboard. Seeing all the different nightmares would give this realm a very scary vibe to it and something that Elder Scrolls games can lack. I would want to see them bring in new Daedra that match the aesthetic of the realm as well. Creatures that look horrific in every way would be the perfect fit for a place like this, so hopefully they can figure out a way to bring them in. The location itself we don't know much of, but this isn't the first time that they created a Daedric realm from nothing. We usually don't see much of a realm unless it is being fully fleshed out in the game or a DLC. Thinking back on a place like Apocrypha and how it was implemented, they really did a good job with it. If they could figure out a way to make the Quagmire look distinct from anything we have seen and inside the realm itself be very unique gameplay-wise, then we could expect it to be a great location. From what we can gather though, the realm has a citadel in the center of it where Vermina will perform stealing dreams and giving nightmares. It would likely be a focal point for the area and have a major story plot to it. Definitely expected to be a big part of the storyline here. Most of the time, mortals will enter the realm while sleeping, but in certain case scenarios, like with Morian Zenus, it can be done awake. Now, Morian Zenus spent his whole life looking for ways to enter the Daedric realms, but was only able to do it after a wizard named Divath Fear showed him how. During his travels, he went to places like the Ash Pit, Cold Harbor, and even the Quagmire. This was a very unique case, and entering the Daedric realms is very hard to accomplish. So Bethesda would either have us enter through our sleep or do something like with how the Black Books were introduced and they would transport you to Apocrypha. Either way, it would be very interesting to see what they choose. There would also have to be a reason for us traveling into the Quagmire and something that compels the player to go there. I would hope that they don't follow the same storyline about the protagonist having to stop a servant of the Daedric prince. Even though Dragonborn had a good storyline, I would not want them to get repetitive with how they tell their stories. A more interesting option would have us facing off against Vermina herself and her trying to create nightmares in the world of Mundus. I think this would give Bethesda room for doing what they want while also giving the player a great foe that they have to find a way to defeat. More than just for the storyline, I would want there to be more reasons to travel to this location. Whether they give us hidden side quests or something to chase after, it should be added to give the realm more depth to it. I think that a place like the Quagmire would give good variety to a game set in High Rock or Hammerfell. Daedric realms are a staple of the Elder Scrolls series, and I would see them come back in a big way. Games set around the concept of Daedra would be a slam dunk, and even centering a DLC around it would be great. The Quagmire would be an interesting place to explore and one that I would want to see in the future. It is the last on my list because there are just so much more better realms that Bethesda could do besides Vermina's. Even though it could be a very unique one, it also has the chance to be very dark and dreary. A Nightmare realm gives the idea that it would be very haunted and spooky, but Bethesda has never been able to capture that sort of vibe in their games. A realm where we could explore greatly and have fun doing it would be the most ideal. It doesn't seem like Vermina's realm would be the right fit, and that is why it is at our number 5 spot. Before the video ends though, I just wanted to say thank you all for 100 subscribers. I know that it doesn't seem like a lot, but if at least 100 people are enjoying our videos, then I am grateful for that. I really just wanted to say that here at the Denmen, we appreciate all of you for creating this little community we have, whether you like, comment, subscribe, or just watch one of the videos. It means a lot to us. Other than that, I'm excited for the future of this channel and seeing where we can take it in the long run. But don't forget guys, leave a comment on what your favorite Daedric prince is and what realm you would want to see come into the Elder Scrolls 6. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.